Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this reading. My name is Mira and this is Age of Aquarius Oracle. Hopefully today also the microphone is connected. I didn't test it. I just hope it will work. I just disconnected my headset just to be on the safe side. Alright, so it's been only a couple of days since the last reading and I knew kind of that this is coming. Today, right now exactly where I'm located, there's a new moon. When I'm recording. New moon right now in Leo, and also it's 12th of August. I believe that this is around or the day of the solar eclipse, and definitely the night for the Perseids viewing, if I hope you went. Alright, and this is basically a reading about what this solar eclipse and this new moon is bringing into your life. I did not prepare, I don't have the messages up front. I'm just going to connect with the energy and let it flow. So I have prepared 3 cards from, I forgot how is it called, Channeled Spiritual Guidance cards by Marsha Quinton. And I have blocked the name of the card so you can pick just based on the graphic or the picture. So group 1, you're going to be this card. Group 2, you're going to be this card. And group 3, you're going to be this card. Okay, you will find the timestamps below in the description box, and I will see you in your group. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this card, which is, I believe, Oracle. I don't really have to, but I want to make sure the card is not damaged. Alright, so this is the Oracle, number 5. In the shadows of life she appears, brimming with energy and power. She is wise and timeless soul who has transcended eons. She has seen the passage of souls walking through their journey and returning into their soul links in the spiritual realms. She is often seen as an illusionary figure, a wisp of light or glimpse of energy who leaves a powerful note that sends a message to individuals and to the world. She will never appear unless you are prepared for the journey that lies ahead. If she has brushed against your thoughts, embrace her light and open the doorway to her wisdom. If you seek her wisdom and knowledge, use it wisely. Remember, as she gives, she can remove. This is one of the master cards. Quite powerful message. So the Oracle. Maybe in your spiritual guide, or maybe this reading. Let's see. Oh my god. It wasn't positioned safely, I agree. Okay, wow, that was interesting. Now the candle won't burn because all the wax is all over. The carpet, probably something on the box that was under the table, and yeah. So yeah, but that never happened. Okay. Now my left ear is ringing. Okay, let's do this. Okay, well, that's too much. Sublimation, synchronicity, Uranus, Mercury, and smoke. I feel like I should consult the guidebook maybe for a second, but Uranus brings change, synchronicity, and sublimation. Sublimation is a separation of something that can, well, it's from the, how is it, solid form to gas. And the synchronicity, yeah, I saw a crazy amount of synchronicities today, time synchronicities. But I already knew that this is because of the reading. I was just, yes, you're doing the reading today. Okay, Mercury is a messenger, the oracle, the message. The oracle is bringing you a message. And the smoke, I do remember the smoke. This is a warning. Because if there is smoke, there is a fire. Oh, and yeah, and the candle burned out. There is something you need to address. A warning. Okay, let's dig in. This is interesting. And you probably already know, it was the first thing you thought about when I talked about the smoke and the hidden fire. You know. I don't know, maybe you need for someone to spell it out. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try. I don't know how specific can we be here. Okay. So what's the source of the smoke? But again, it's the same style. I never get cards like that. A big chunk of cards at once. Never. I don't even like it. Okay. This is something you don't want to do, or the way you have to address it is not something you want to do, or yeah, there is some sort of resistance there. Skipping a step. There's no liquid. Okay, it's like you are trying maybe to skip a step and it's not possible. It's like you have to go through the feeling, the water, in order to rise up, to evaporate, to ascend. Okay, so we have, I was asking what is the source of the smoke, And that may be different things for different people. I assume that maybe not everything will fit with everyone. So, speaking truth, this is a joy, a home in reverse, a dreamer in reverse, and summer. The way I would see it, that there would be, yeah, a shadow around abundance, about home being safe, a safe place, about allowing yourself to feel joy and to believe in a better future. Okay. You still have some beliefs from your childhood trauma that you were not able to overcome fully. Like, you did, maybe you did therapy, you worked on yourself, but before the next step, you have to really believe that all of this is possible, whatever it means for you. And yeah, the speaking truth. There are people who think that everyone is lying because they are almost always lying. Like, they are more lying than speaking truth. Because this is how they were raised up. Okay, what was this about? Right, the oracle bringing you a message. Wisdom and knowledge to use wisely. Okay, let's pull some tarot. But the Mercury is giving me now an information to express something. Yeah, it is right. About communication. Okay, I didn't ask anything. Well, what was I thinking? I was looking at the Uranus, and we have Temperance in reverse and the Devil. Temperance in reverse is some sort of disharmony, clashing energies. Yeah, it's like some of your beliefs are keeping you back on your progress to better timeline, better future, the manifestation of your dreams. And the Devil, this is about, I don't know, fears, vices, possibly addictions, which may be mental as well. It's about being trapped in own story. It's like you can't see the forest for the wood, kind of trap. Okay. So maybe there also lies the answer, because I was speaking about this bringing a change, right? Yeah. It's about freeing yourself, either by reaching balance or freeing yourself from this, whatever this devil is representing in your story. Okay, let me get a sip of water. Okay. Okay, why sublimation? I feel hair on my face tickling me. Oh my god. Or cobwebs, yeah. That's the feeling. Jesus Christ, I swear there are no hair. So I was asking why sublimation? We have Eight of Cups, Explorer of Swords. This is the Knight. This was, yeah, somewhere where you left after maybe a quick decision. And Ace of Pentacles, a job opportunity. You have to leave. Oh, is okay. Okay, now I'm getting it. You have an opportunity, and you are afraid to accept it. That's why you need to, or you feel the need to, well, to ascend, basically, right? It's like mentally, spiritually ascend, because you start to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to overcome this any of these beliefs that are holding you back in a way from accepting this offer, this opportunity, whatever this is. This is good. It requires really leaving quickly, a quick decision. It feels risky, it feels scary. See, this is the like a middle of the night, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's very risky, very scary, as I said. And like you, with the synchronicity, you feel that this is the right thing, but it is a big change, and you are not fully aligned with it. But this is a breaking point. And right with the smoke, you are like aware enough in order for you to understand what I'm talking about here. What is a childhood trauma, and what is this core wound, and what does it make us do, and these kind of things. Me talking about it is definitely not the first time of you hearing about it. Right, but as I said, I was getting, maybe you were in therapy, or maybe you just self-taught through podcasts and books and stuff like that. And I feel like you just need a little nudge towards believing that this may be the biggest breakthrough of your life. Okay, let's close this up. I don't know. I don't want to read from the book again. Okay, let's go here. Let's bring for you one journaling prompt. Okay, you got 2. The poisoned apple. What temptation or unhealthy habit is drawing you in? What is its true cost? Right? I was talking about it with the devil. And the magic mirror. What truth are you avoiding? What would you see if you look at yourself with honesty and compassion? And it was in reverse, so I'd say maybe the view that you have of yourself is somehow maybe not true. This is what I'm getting right now. Distorted. And not only mentally, also physically. It's very important to understand that people that have body dysphoria, they usually have the same problem with their inner voice, or you can automatically assume they have a terrible inner critic. All right. In any case, if this is you know about it already. This is it. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, group 2. That's better. Hello, group 2. Welcome to reading. If you chose this card, and this is the card of Path Clearer. Let me. Oh, perfect. 26. Path Clearer. The Path Clearer is a warrior who will always meet the challenge of cleansing and clearing the road ahead. He removes all obstacles along the way. He has great strength and is fearless in his pursuit. He sees your goal and will move steadfastly to assist you in achieving it. Sorry. I think it's too much incense. Okay. He is relentless in his task and has stepped into your life's journey. He will help with forward movement of your life's direction and will clear the path. You will experience ease and grace on this road of opportunity. Reach out to embrace his strength and wisdom. He can make all the changes possible. Okay, so I don't know if you feel like you hit the roadblock in your life and now you're getting this message, so as a heads up, so you can see the opportunity. There is something is changing, maybe legislation, maybe, I don't know, funding would be reachable suddenly for your project. Okay. path clear. Okay, what else? What else can we know? Anything else? Okay, so we have there are two: mortification, spring, peacock's tail, and benevolent guide. This is the path clearer, and peacock's tail. And that is a big achievement, something to be proud of, right? Maybe something that died in spring, if we would take it literally. Maybe something that you considered is over, is getting a new life. An old idea, something you almost gave up upon, you know. You're thinking about it now. Something is changing with the path clearer. And also the description couldn't be clearer, right? Okay. What can we know? What can we ask about? I mean, it will be different things. What would be... I wanted to ask what would be the sign, but then again, it could be too many different things. I don't know. What else can we know? Please, with context, if possible. Who will be this benevolent guide? Who is it? Gentleness. Nothing else is coming out, but I was guided to a tarot deck that will be better, I'm being told. Okay, so who is this benevolent guide? Who is it, or how will you... Okay, how will you know? Different people, probably, for different groups. The Magician in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Okay. Someone who you will be distrustful at first. With the Magician and with the Devil in reverse. Maybe this is why you need to know about this, because otherwise you would not spot it, or you would dismiss this path. Okay. So maybe even someone with the magician in reverse who deceived you in the past, or you see this person as a trickster, as someone who is not very trustworthy, someone who has maybe questionable motives. And we have a Nine of Cups in reverse, and these cards sort of the Emperor in reverse. Wow. Someone controlling. Or maybe this is the opportunity, the fall of someone who is manipulative, controlling. Nine of Cups in reverse. There's someone who's greedy. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is like stagnation, lack of cooperation. The Star in reverse and Nine of Pentacles. Star in reverse is loss of faith, disbelief. Maybe, maybe you need to apply for something and you don't believe that you can do it, that you can be successful, to be the Nine of Pentacles. And also Seven of Wands in reverse. That's overwhelm. This is ego battle. This is listening to your inner critic. Something you gave up. I felt an idea maybe to apply for a position, because it goes through someone you don't respect, you don't like, but this is the message that this is the way. I don't know, you make your own decisions, but this is what I'm getting. Can we clarify the Peacock's tail? What kind of success? Three of Wands, but in reverse. Oh, something fell out. High Priestess and Three of Wands in reverse. The success. Well, the High Priestess, take it how it resonates. Either it's the Divine Feminine, or it's about the future of your dreams, the success, whatever you dream of. Okay. For those of you that are a little bit more spiritual, you already know what the High Priestess can represent. Anyway, and Three of Wands in reverse, what I wanted to say is, yeah, what jumped at me instantly was it represents unrealistic expectations. This is something that, and I think it was kind of the message of the first group a little bit as well, that it's like big things are happening and you need to believe that it is possible so you don't block your own manifestations. It feels like you will be, or you are almost in a situation where one small decision, I thought like, oh, it wouldn't have worked out anyway, right? Is deciding a quite different road or timeline for you. I believe it is possible. Give it a go, whatever that is for you. Accept that people around you are simply on a different journey. And that they play a role. Right, and we had the gentleness. Right, now it makes sense. To be gentle also to other souls. Because you are wiser than this person that is somehow involved, and you don't like that. You don't want to believe that this is the correct way. But the reality is that once we become spiritual or have a spiritual awakening, it doesn't mean that we will start only interacting with awakened people and that our true path will go only through awakened people. No, unfortunately it won't. Okay, for group 1 I pulled, I wanted 1 but 2 came out. These cards that can serve as journaling prompts. So let's okay. Let's get a journaling prompt for group 2. Okay. The window of possibilities, and it wasn't reverse. What new perspective is revealing itself to you? How can you shift your mindset to see the opportunities ahead? Yes, exactly. It is something that maybe you would dismiss because of reason. Big, valid reason. So, possibly several, of course. Why this won't work? But let's just for once try to argue for the opposite side. Why it could work, how it could work. Write it out in as much detail as you need to. You need to be a trailblazer. What is it? The path clearer. Right! You know, a trailblazer, you cannot concentrate or focus on the trees. No, you have to concentrate on finding a path, a gap between the trees. This is what you have to do. This is your message. Find a way or ways how it could work. Be brave. Realistic, but brave. Okay, that's it. Group 2. I think it was a bit shorter message, that group 1, but it is what it is. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this card, then this will be your reading. We are asking what changes or messages is this solar eclipse, a new moon, breaking into your life. In case you are watching from far in the future, from when I'm recording this, which is the August 12th, 2026, then maybe it's next new moon in Leo, or simply next new moon. Take it how it resonates. The timing is fluid. Okay. And this is number 39, Angel Warrior. You are never alone. The Angel Warrior protects you as she opens you to the portals of life to ensure that it is safe before you proceed. You may be hesitating before moving forward and are sensing a need to give yourself some time. Listen to your soul. It knows that for this alignment of your journey to fall into place, that it takes time. Your protector will be ensuring a safe and comfortable passage through the doorway. She is your light and your guide. She will continue to be there for you as you shelter under her wings. You will grow within and in your world. You will step forward. Interesting, I feel like all three groups were about the same thing. Some sort of a portal, an opportunity. I mean, we just had an A8 portal, 888. If you count 2 and 6, well, it's an 8. The same message. It kind of flows through this whole reading, even though there are groups. Maybe for the details, I don't know. We'll see. It's like the reasons for resistance are different, right? So, what can we know about situation for group 3? What is changing? What kind of messages? That's it. So first we have calcification, and this is the great operation of fire. Coagulation, and Raven's Head. And this came out in the reading I did a couple of days ago. I forgot about the opening of the heart chakra. It's a tough pearl to swallow. I remember. Interesting. I usually don't remember anything. Okay. It's like something is refining itself in fire. The impurities are burned off. The rare metals are binding together and they form, well, a pearl, but not. You know what I mean? The pearl is symbolizing here the purity, the rarity. It's being presented now. Your protector will be ensuring a safe and comfortable passage through the doorway. It's like maybe a next step on your spiritual journey. Okay, let's pull one or maybe more of these. Okay, protecting love. She has a tiny orange kitten, is it? I think, yeah. Protecting that what we love. What is this? That's way too many. And when did this flip? No? Okay. What else can we know? What is this refinement about? And there is guidance and protection necessary, or you feel like it's necessary. It's a storm in reverse, night vision in reverse, and spring in reverse. I'm going to need. Okay. The storm, it has this diamond here as well, which is, oh my god, I feel again like something is crawling on my hair. There's nothing. Help. We had this classification, right? And I was talking about the great operation of fire. This is some sort of suffering from your past, the storm. But it made you who you are, or it led to you finding out who you are, what you are made of. Led to this refinement, the storm, and you're out of the storm. Night vision, but it's in reverse, and spring, it's also in reverse. I don't know whether what I'm getting is either astral traveling or the tower in reverse, or prophetic dreams, I was going to say. Oh wow, this is cool. The tower in reverse is the fear of the unknown. Maybe this is, night vision can be symbolizing clairvoyance in general, or even psychic gifts in general. And with the spring in reverse, it's something that you have not been nurturing. The tower in reverse, out of fear of the unknown, denial, refusal to accept it. I haven't asked anything, but I was still here. The star in reverse and the emperor in reverse. And they came out together, but definitely put them on different places in the deck because they just came out for group 2. What was I saying about, yeah, the Emperor universe and the star? Some sort of, yeah, I mean, the star is loss of faith, hope, but also missed opportunity because of fear. This can be also a father wound, arrogance, dismissal of something different. This can also symbolize an inner critic. The desire for control. Okay, so in a sense, it is a hard pill for you to swallow because you. Oh, I forgot to light the after group 2. What was I? It's a hard pill for you to swallow. Okay. Because now you understand that you cannot suppress it. It's like it's more dangerous to leave it like it is and pretend it doesn't exist than to learn to work with it with your skills, whatever that is. My mouth is very dry. But it's very dry weather right now. Okay, I wasn't asking anything. But I was thinking about why is it a hard pill to swallow? Maybe this is also how you're going to know that this reading is for you. The reasons, I mean, could be a confirmation. But not necessarily, so take it how it resonates. Elder of Pentacles, this is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it the hard pill to swallow? To accept maybe spirituality in general, or some sort of psychic powers, or some practice that you neglected or tried to suppress. It is because of status seeking behavior. It's not what other normal people would do, your colleagues, your peers. The Wheel of Fortune, because it's a big change. you feel it, it would be a breaking point, or somehow you feel that this is a big step. Like, our fate is thousands little decisions, so to speak, but like this is one of the, I don't know, crucial ones, something like that. Then we have Explorer of Pentacles. This is I think it's the Knight. Yes. And this is, well, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest out of all knights, but it's upright. So it is just suggesting that it would require determination, or it's something. High Priestess in reverse, and there's this pearl again. And High Priestess, we had the High Priestess also in group 2? I don't know. But again, High Priestess, this is the underworld, this is the connection with the shadow. This is finding the pearl in the shadow. What I was saying, right? Something definitive about this. Something that requires hard work. Commitment. It is a commitment. And this is, I think, a nudge toward this. You hear about it because you were thinking about it, and this is your confirmation, your spirit guides yelling at you, yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm thinking, what else could we ask? Let's ask about why is the spring in reverse. Why didn't you nurture it? Or, I mean, this is partially here anyway, but this is somehow, this feels, and I don't know, I think I mentioned it, feels public somehow. So I don't know that this step that is required here of you requires that you at least partially reveal these things publicly. It's like coming out of the closet in front of other people. Like, I don't know, suddenly admitting you are opening a small Reiki healing office, right? Something like that. So I was asking, why didn't you nurture it? And we got the Sun and Child of Cups, which is the Page Page of Cups in reverse. It's like this is about, well, ignoring the intuition. And the sun is joy and inspiration and abundance. Either you could not believe that this could be really the way, the right way, the path, you know, but the path is wherever we decide it is. I mean, I'd like to think so, that we have some agency, and maybe we don't. Maybe Sapolsky is right and everything is predetermined. Anyway, despite that it was a source of joy for you, or you couldn't believe that this is the manifestation that you were praying for. Mm. Okay, for what else? I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. You know what it means for you. I know that it was kind of vague, or the one example that I gave, but you will be able to fit it if this is your reading. So I'm not going to go into much details there. What kind of advice? I feel like I am not helping you. Can we? Okay, let's pull. The other groups did not get the higher self oracle, but you will. So sorry if this is too long. Can we get the advice? Okay, that one jumped very, very clearly. Go with the flow. That is great advice. If only it was so easy. Oh, okay, at least it's not too long. Go with the flow. Force nothing. Let it happen. Trusting that whichever way it goes, it is for the best. Mandy Hale. By pulling this card, you are being asked to let go of control issues and accept what comes so that you may move forward. Control issues. I said that, right? When you operate from a controlling mindset, you try to control all possible variables and account for all possible outcomes. There is freedom in accepting that unpredictable situations can occur outside your own control. You are encouraged to align with your higher self, face what comes your way, and continue to make informed choices. Fighting against the current will only exhaust you physically, mentally, and emotionally. However, if you surrender and let go of your need to control you attempt to prevent bad things from happening, life will then flow a little easier. Things don't always align the way we would like them to, but if you resist, that you can't move forward and in a positive way. Loosen your grip and make the best of the situation that come your way. Relax, knowing that although a challenge is set before you, you will be helped and supported. Okay, this font is so small, I could barely read. Oh, also, for the other groups, I also did, okay, that was quick, a journaling prompt. And you got the thread of fate. What parts of your journey feel guided by something bigger than yourself? How can you trust the process? Yes. Trust. Go with the flow. Again, it's like this is quite similar to the group one, to imagine a way how this could happen for you if you didn't have these blockers. So you don't have to care about other people. And their opinions. Okay. Group 3. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.